Right Honourable Right Honourable Dr. Ramsey, thank you so much for an excellent, for inviting me here with the good words. I'm really grateful. And ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and good evening to you all. Today we gather here to discuss a topic that strikes the very core of human dignity and justice, the fight against human trafficking and slavery. This precursive crime transcends borders and cultures and economies, preying upon vulnerable and undermining the principles of freedom and equality that we hold dear as representatives of various nations and cultures. We must recognize our collective responsibility to combat this grave injustice. In the United Kingdom, we have adopted a multifaceted approach to tackle human trafficking and slavery, recognizing that effective solutions require both domestic and international cooperation. Central to our strategy is integration of cultural diplomacy and a powerful tool in this fight. Cultural diplomacy and promotion, understanding and cooperation through cultural exchange plays a crucial role in combating human trafficking by fostering awareness, empathy, and calibration across the borders. By leveraging the richness of our cultural heritage, we can amplify our message and engage communities worldwide, a global effort. Firstly, education awareness are paramount through cultural diplomacy initiatives such as cultural exchange, arts, exhibitions, and educational programs. We aim to raise awareness about the realities of human trafficking and slavery by illuminating stories of survivors and highlighting diverse cultural contexts in which exploitation occurs. We empower individuals and communities to recognize the signs of trafficking and take action. Secondly, calibration is essential. The UK government actively engages with international partners, civil societies, organizations, and cultural institutions to coordinate an efforts and best practices in combating trafficking. By harness and power the cultural diplomacy, we facilitate dialogues and build trust across borders, enabling more effective response to this transaction crime. Thirdly, empowerment lays at the heart of our approach. We support initiatives that empower survivors of trafficking and slavery, recognizes their resilience and courage in overcoming imaginable hardship. Through cultural programs that celebrate diversity and promote inclusivity, we create space where survivors can heal, rebuild their lives, and contribute positive to their communities. As we reflect in UK government approach to culture diplomacy and in combating human trafficking and slavery, let us reaffirm our commitment to justice, dignity, and human rights for all. Together, through shared determination and calibration, we can create a world where exploitation and slavery have no place, and where every individual can live free and fear and oppression. Thank you so much for inviting me here, Dr. Ramsey. Can we have a round of applause for Dr. Ramsey? Wonderful, mate. I know, sir, this is the second day. You always work so hard. May God bless you long and healthy life. Keep up the wonderful work. Anything I can do for you, I'm there for you. And I'll make sure I'm going to try and arrange a meeting with the minister who deals with trafficking. And we make sure we get all the committee there, and let's try and resolve this, yeah? So once again, thank you so much for inviting me here. Thank you. Oh, I don't mind.
Yes, questions? Comment? Nice comment, yes, please. Your meeting is over.
Oh my God.
So thank you very much for your speech, Dr. Ramsey. for your speech as well. Thank you so much. I had a question while Dr. Ramsey was speaking. 2 questions, actually. The first question was, what is your viewpoint on the use of internet platforms pushing forward human trafficking? Now, I saw that my question was answered as you spoke about the online use of human trafficking. So then it led me on to a follow-up question, which was, do you think the internet has deceived women into human trafficking via whether it's sex or the porn industry by making it look enticing? So to basically clarify my question, do you think that the sex industry or porn industry makes it look enticing to go there, but in there are where the human traffickers may be to exploit them for money?
Well, sir, the way, obviously, Dr. Ramsey has shown us some clips here is very terrifying. So, I mean, the government is already spending £40 million on it. So we make sure they get to spend more money on that, and we will work on that. And, I mean, as you know, the Labour just took over recently, and we had all these riots up and down the country. So let's settle that, and then we get into this, inshallah. Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing, of course, I think relevant. Yes, you are talking about the internet. Internet can get promoted or not. Internet is, of course, I remember www, which the person who, I can't remember his name, but I went to one of his conference. And he said, I don't know, am I the evil or am I open the door, or open the Pandora's door or what? Because he gave free to all. And www opened the world of the hell and opened the world of the heaven. You can use it in the best way as you can to get the knowledge of the theologies, that, and you can make a hell in there. Hell, real hell in there. But of course you have to choose it which one at the moment. You can see, and the government is not powerful enough to say, stop it, censor, and all the children as a 6, 7 years goes and they look at the pornographies. Did here look at the 6, 7 years old? Anything they do, they cannot, because they are perpetually to find a different way to approach it. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, this is responsibility for every one of us.
If you be,
Yeah.
If you be very precise, half a minute and a minute, please, because there is no time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is my last question.
Yeah.
It might be quite controversial. But the porn industry / sex industry, it kind of contributes. People could argue that it may contribute to the GDP of certain countries somehow behind the scenes. That is like a source of income from there. So if, for example, the UK government were to put in policies to help with getting rid of human trafficking, wouldn't it, somehow...
Dr. Ramsey will send that. That's fine.
Yes, this government get from the prostitution, the tax from the prostitution. That is easily answer your question. From the prostitution. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.